They're producing an enormous amount of poop here.
Bonus! Bonus!
Wow! Doesn't her butt hurt? There's more and more every day.
Sponsored by Demon Spores Demo. See us at MomoCon 2025.
I had a dream that today would be my lucky day, but look how it turned out.
Why do homeschooled kids get the hottest teachers? Someone call Gendy, I got another cartoon pitch for him. What if Transformers, but with dogs, and the dogs enslave humans? Also, it's a musical. Poten Dogs! According to this promotional slideshow sent to me for some reason, Poten is a smash hit 2021 Korean series that went viral over there. Yeah, one of its songs topped the music charts, outdoing a BTS song. And what song would that be?
Woke up bright and early, was feeling 10 feet tall. Perfect sunlight bathed me, ready to enthrall.
This has over 14 million views on YouTube. The BTS army was not enough to win this war. Never has Korea been more divided. So, as a huge hit with a controversy I'll discuss soon, finally in 2025, Poten Dogs got dubbed in America on the best streaming service ever, Tubi. Though if the YouTube channel gets 500 subscribers, they'll upload the first season. This is not an ad, I'm just fascinated and can't look away. Also sub to me. I was gonna put this on my worst cartoons list, but I enjoyed it way more than I expected. Like, it's okay, like a fairly average show you'd watch on 4Kids next to Cubics or Funky Cops. Plus, watching this on Tubi or Amazon, the proceeds help with WA2S, the World Animal Awareness Society. I'm doing my part. It's juice and jam time.
Does that count as community service?
No.
Alright, take me to the park. We'll pick up some dog poop.
Yes, sir.
And what? I accidentally pooped when trying to fart. That's why I don't have any friends.
Biohazard detected.
But first, this video is sponsored by Demon Spore on Steam and its free demo, a top-down 4-player co-op shooter. Trapped in the endless branching halls of Protogenics Lab, you pick one of several characters with their own abilities, like carrying extra weapons or healing items becoming more effective. You are not safe from the growing viruses. Bullets are not endless, so you'll be worn down relying on melee axes, acid jars left behind, or an extinguisher to freeze the virus. Finding their weakness is more important than blasting everything. From shotguns, flamethrowers, and Tesla guns, you must survive and pick the best routes to exit. Some of the branching rooms will be safe from the infected, but no guarantee those future rooms won't also catch the virus. Use Steam Remote Play together or on the sofa with 4 players. I love any top-down shooter, but Demon Spore stands out with more emphasis on survival. The demo's out now, so why not try it on Steam? Support me by supporting them. Demon Spore.
Wanna get some fried chicken with me?
Why would I want to do that with you?
Truly, this is a dog-eat-dog world, and caught in the middle is Juan, but not Mexican Juan, Korean Juan, a lonely boy with no friends and no swag. If only he had a dog. That won't fix his social skills, but he needs something to blame.
Everyone with dogs.
No.
Will I ever have a dog?
No, we're not doing this. Yeah, it's a doggone musical, and what are you doing? You call that dancing? I'll show you dancing. Oh, the damn freeze frame. Nice construct, Gmod. Frisbee! Yeah, it's so over. This main character will never get a dog of his own. Oh my god. Things are looking up for Juan when he discovers a dog, one that managed to save his mildly valuable life. This is Kai, a grumpy talking animal too afraid to show emotions. As a potent dog, his body can transform, making himself more powerful, like a Digimon or my uncle after a kegger. Kai is part of Podong Net, a faction who wants to live peacefully with humans. This involves minding their own damn business, laying low, and fighting the evil Goldfang team. To digivolve into their battle forms, they need a potent snack. They use these every episode, though they only carry like one at a time, so when this stoic leader somehow just forgets his one treat, he is done.
Requesting a potent cookie. Oh? Huh? What's the problem?
Ha!
take this bomb blast instead of this potent cookie. Today's poop bullets are nice and fresh. Made of canned tuna, including the can. Hit.
Why do you only carry one of those, and are they rare? Also, I guess you can just be in your super form as long as you want, since some of these dogs remain like that. Some are more humanoid than others, like this evil dog woman implied to have albinism. She's got ice powers to freeze people and shatter them into a trillion pieces. Chill out, Scooby-Doo 2007.
Snowface!
No thanks. Keep it for yourself.
Yeah, freeze in hell, you Albanian. I'll find your family. A couple of these dogs are strays with no secret identity, so they got nothing else going on. They can just be humanoid and hang around this kid's home all day. Look at them. I love all my pets of clashing art styles. This looks like a VR chat room. My favorite of the Podongs is Mungao, this sentient Cheeto. With his many forms, his powers to change size, they gotta remain incognito, though this guy will still make himself the size of a building. But most of the time, he's just a lazy boy. Who could ever hate this guy? Well, besides the rival faction, Goldfang, led by Garius, the Magneto of the show who wants to enslave humans. He looks like a celebrity cameo in Arthur.
Neil Gaiman? What are you doing in my falafel?
Throughout the series, Garius cares for this human baby like a pet. Like, whose baby is this? Did he steal it? He has at least one other human pet slave who can talk. How long has he been enslaved? I don't know. Was he born into this or kidnapped? It don't matter because after stealing food, Garius scolds him like a dog and has him taken away to be experimented on.
House. I said, get in your cage, little dumpling.
Yeah, tell me I've been bad.
Sir!
Master Garius, please don't kill me. Please forgive me.
You won't be so badly behaved when you grow up, will you?
And as of all 12 half-hour episodes, we never see that guy again. Like, was he actually killed or is in some basement being experimented on? Who knows? Garius doesn't have any other employees to do the experiments, so this man's probably just hooked up to a radiator underground. R.I.P. Now, I'm sure you've seen a ton of cartoon villains who all act the same. Like, whenever their minion messes up, the leader punishes them to set an example. Though here, Garius is actually pretty supportive of his team.
Draco.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hear you failed to repulse an attack by Kai of Cornet.
I'm sorry, Chief Garius.
That's okay. You can do better next time.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Minus the slavery part, this guy's actually pretty chill. Surprisingly, not the first time I've said that in a video. Can you guess which video I said that in? I mean, I guess it's not so bad. Imagine a world run by dogs and in a TV show format.
A whole world populated by intelligent dogs. I wonder what it'll be like, Rick.
I think it'll be great, Morty. You know, it could be developed into a very satisfying project for people of all ages. I mean, I'd watch it, Morty, for at least 11 minutes a pop.
So in this uprising, one of the most valuable members is this demonic weenie dog. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen as of 8 hours ago. Now, like a werewolf, if he bites a normal dog, they'll become a potent dog, as in they can now speak and gain superpowers.
Right kick to hell.
You can say the word hell in this show? They need all the help they can get to take on humanity. According to the show's creator, Dal Lee, no relation, Poten Dogs was made for viewers to have more empathy towards animals, showing how bad some people treat them and maybe encourage kids to rescue one from a shelter that puts dogs down. Also, he clarifies that only a small amount of people still eat dogs in Korea and is fighting against that. Eating dogs is not an aspect in the show, but the abuse feature probably will stick in some kid's mind.
They refuse to feed dogs to keep them small and sell quicker. They would pit dogs against each other to the death, just for fun. They've abused all other creatures. No other species has done this like humans, but they're doomed to be hoisted by their own petard.
The series also has another set of antagonists, this struggling family of dog catchers who also got their own song. Please don't, you're gonna ruin my Spotify recommendations.
Let's go catch dogs, then we'll take care of them and we'll shelter them and we'll heal them and feed them.
Again, going beyond the one-dimensional villain trope, these guys feel like they're doing the right thing singing about sheltering stray dogs. They verbally acknowledge that, unlike other shelters, they do not put their dogs down. Cool. Now, let's see what those shelters look like. Oh my god, it looks like a Twitch streamer's house with 10% less semen on the walls. It looks like my house with 10,000 less percent semen on the walls. Don't ask what I was doing 8 hours ago. The dog catchers do not care enough, as they just want more animals collected, but the one they're after the most is the main hero dog, Kai. They know he's a stray while the boy pretends to own him so they'd go away.
Wait, I'm not that kind of dog.
But this independent dog don't need no man and often refuses the boy's help. Despite seeing the kid with the dog, these catchers keep following them around. They're the Team Rocket of the show, always trying to capture that damn dog specifically. There's several episodes of stalking a child to prove it's not his dog. Like, bro, move on.
Why don't you make like a banana and shit?
So the catchers decide to just go to the parents. Knock knock, yes, hello. We followed and took photos of your child without his consent for several days. Does he own this dog or should we take it? Now that mom hates dogs and doesn't want his son being near them. Yet the mom replies with, bro, you're following a child. What is functionally wrong with you? It's a fucking dog. Any insults I have for you would not be ableist enough to describe you.
You people are just horrible and weird. What does it matter if my son was with a dog? And those photos, you took them without consent, didn't you? Are you stalking my son?
I mean...
Shit, son. If she was Ash Ketchum's mom, Paul Giovanni's organization would have been shut down in one hit. Well, I'm sure those guys learned their lesson. Too bad they get captured by Goldfang. With the catchers enslaved, they're requested to do one thing.
I think the one who poops a lot will be helpful to Special Forces. You two, which one poops more? How many times a day do you poop?
3 times, 30 minutes after each meal.
It's settled then. I'll assign that curly hair to Special Forces.
Yes, so now they will force feed the humans so they can collect all the fecal matter they drop.
Oh, I forgot to wear my Poten gear.
What? Why didn't you wear it?
To eat well and poop well, you should make your body pressure free.
That's true. I don't even wear any underwear when I go to a buffet.
Why are you telling me this? Yeah, they're collecting dog and human crap in order to scatter it across sidewalks all across town. Move over, BTS. Get ready to witness the result of IBS. We'll be back with more Poten Dogs and its many controversies after this.
Back from their walkies, it's the Road Rovers on Cartoon Network.
The dog poop terrorists!
What?
So, with my research, I found a Poten Dog vid by KR Brickbot, a fan of Korean media and all things robotic. With his ability to read Korean, he found out the episodes shorten the songs as longer versions are up for purchase over there. No idea if the English versions will get the same treatment. Oh, and this Dookie song was the show's only claim to fame. It went viral while the show itself wasn't as lucky. The song doesn't even feature the main cast, just a bunch of background characters that were recycled from Tobot, another show by the same studio. With the massive hit song, they milked it with a hip-hop and disco remix. But with fame comes controversy. Because Poten aired on EBS, an educational Korean kids channel, the show was a bit too much. There was an activist group who gathered outside the TV station demanding Poten to be taken off the air. They were disgusted by the violence and human crap, claiming it would trick kids into believing crapping was a real job. Buddy, I do this for the love of the game.
You'll receive a bonus if you produce plenty of poop. So just do your job.
Bonus? I'll produce tons of poop, Master.
The group also felt the cartoon encouraged bullying, surveillance, and taking human rights away, even though those things are done by, you know, the villains. The dogs are treating humans like how humans treat dogs.
Unfortunately, those scenes were only viewed and criticized in Korea as ones violating human rights. This led me to realize that it might take longer than expected for the society to change its acknowledgement of animal welfare and for our intention to be delivered as it is.
Due to the outcry, the channel EBS issued a public apology, bumped up the age rating for several episodes to be for ages 12 and up, essentially the teen rating. Also, they started featuring Poten Dogs less on TV.
No! I missed it again!
It's completely unjustified, though. Part of the blame lies on this being an action show on a more educational channel. It's a little unfitting. So, why did this show even need to have a subplot about humans making endless crap?
These will help me poop all night!
Well, the villains needed to scatter as much crap as they could. With the town a mess, humans ordered more of these new AI robots that clean and care for dogs. Now, for their next step, well, remember the magic werewolf bite that turns regular animals into Poten Dogs? The villains find two pets that belong to the programmers developing these robots. Is that Bulma? With these pets fully sentient, they can spy on the humans. Introducing Spuds McKenzie and a Jamaican poodle named Marley, like Bob Marley. Nothing bad ever happens to a dog named Marley.
That human-faced dog! How dare you!
So once becoming Poten Dogs, they can transform. Power armor is not included, so they got this implied nudity thing going on. Tonight on Things a Non-Furry Would Assume Furries Are Into. These two gotta do whatever the villains say and spy on their owners' technology work. If not, the villains will reveal to the owners that their pets can talk and transform. Like, who could ever love a Poten Dog?
You think your owners will still like you once they find out you're Poten Dogs?
Have you ever thought
God
why
damn it.
is you're too smart, talk too much, the humans won't forget, their minds just can't take it.
Honestly, I kinda like some of these songs, though near the end it feels like they forgot it was a musical as we go so long without a track. Also, the villains only have about 3 songs, with one being like 30 seconds. That's just not enough, man.
I hear it every day.
He wouldn't leave me, I'm such a good dog.
Jesus, they're gargling that auto-tune. So, with the two dogs surveilling any exploits, Goldfang gains control of all these AI service droids, and the series finally becomes a robot uprising story. According to the promotional slideshow I was emailed, they state, AI software like ChatGPT, Firefly, DALL-E, Midjourney, and others are being used by Goldfangs and Cornet, as well as humans, to get an upper hand and control. What does that mean? Like, in-universe? The show was made in 2021, those AI tools came out later, so no, this show does not use generative AI. The characters in-universe just happen to be using copywritten material to train robots, kinda making the show more topical in a short span of time. I guess the press release just wanted to add a bunch of buzzwords for more attention.
We're using character costumes like Mickey Mouse, SpongeBob, Winnie the Pooh, to train the neural network.
Another eye-catching feature of the show is the 2D-style cell shading. There was some test footage that features more typical 3D renderings. Instead, to stand out more, they went with a cell-shaded look.
또 너냐? 이제 그만 좀 쫓아다녀라. 난 중요한 임무를 수행하는 중이라고.
While not as good looking as the 2D concept art, I love the outfit designs. My favorite of the villains is Biscuit, this angsty little bastard who, with her acid saliva, eats anything to create dookie bullets. Okay, besides that, she has that short woman gremlin energy like Midna from Zelda. All her dialogue is borderline incomprehensible. Like, what is she saying?
The impact of today's poop bullets is mild like Agent G wanted, but it'll get worse if we get hit again. We're just sitting there to make them look good. We're just standing guard to make them feel safe.
The fuck is you saying, you little bitch? You talking to Sinner like that?
Biscuit!
All right, the good guys. What's odd about the series is, despite the human boy being the main character, the show kind of forgets about him and focuses on everybody else. I mean, hey, if you wanted like less humans in your Transformers story or Sonic X, this show listens to that. Good job, I guess? Make a main character and barely use them.
What is it?
What?
Now, when dubbing this Korean show for English, WA2S stepped in. The World Animal Awareness Society, a non-profit charity with a film division. On top of partnering with the 2025 Puppy Bowl, they also make dog documentaries. Documentaries exposing the abuse dogs face. The owner of WA2S, Tom McPhee, also runs Man Smiling Moving Pictures. Like, with how broken those words flow together, I thought that'd be a foreign studio, but no, they're in Texas. Man Smiling Moving Pictures. No, the accent does not help. Like, look at that man, he ain't even smiling. What does he want? He wants a Kickstarter that ended up failing. The plan was to raise $24K to fund the English dub. That way, the rest of the proceeds from streaming or paid Amazon viewers go to the charity. Sadly, they were a few hundred off from their goal, though it does encourage you to donate to WA2S. The Kickstarter clarifies 97% of funding received goes into the charity, while 3% is for overhead. You know, paying for the crew and stuff. It's an all-volunteer program. From my understanding, the charity's non-profit, but all the voice talent, audio engineers, English dubbers are not. I think once it breaks even from streaming revenue, the rest goes to charity. If I make a mistake, I'll make a pinned comment correcting myself.
Some Poten Dogs can turn ordinary dogs into Poten Dogs by biting them. And I'm from Cornet, another group that fights against the Goldfang. We are on the side of the humans. Juan, the dog expert. Will you help us stop Goldfangs?
Me?
See, Kai? He's helplessly pathetic.
I'll take care of you.
I'm your companion human. I should go with you.
You are not my companion human.
I have no such expectation of useless humans like you, who I can't even make use of as service animals.
I'm not asking you to fight. Humans are too weak. It's not easy playing the stray dog these days.
You can help them, right?
Me? Why?
You're a member of Cornet, fighting for dogs and mankind.
Requesting a potent cookie. Right kick to hell! I came back to my senses thanks to you.
What? That's impossible.
Get that kid!
See? I can help.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Juan.
Better to go out doggy style than old Yeller style. Once again, thanks to KR Brickbot's video for a ton of foreign research into the show. Poten Dogs is a surprisingly alright show. Yeah, it relies too much on Dookie, though a lot of the characters are given extra depth. I love the power armor and some of the songs. If this aired on 4Kids, I would have watched it growing up. Only 12 half-hour episodes were made, though after the controversy, Poten Dogs was put down. Really? I say it deserved a bit more. It's better than I expected it to be.
Oh, what? What? No. What the fuck? I don't like that. Oh, no. Let's fucking end the video. It's done. Play me out, Michael Vick. Some of these songs are terrible.
When the ball is snapped, do you know what to do? You will now.
Michael Vick introduces the new Nerf Big Play Football. Open the action screen and draw up a perfect play for your team every time.
Just like I drew it up.
Nerf Big Play Football. Play your game. Each sold separately.
Now it's time to hit the road.